incomplete.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
In motion, it's Golden. On 1st down, it's Love. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Love to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Here's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. Now Jacobs. Big opening up the middle. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point, up and good. And the Packers are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after after the halftime break because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Escaping to his left. Now he takes off. And he scrambles here for about 5 yards. That will lead to a third down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On third down, it's Williams. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. And that one not going to get there. And it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now Love. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
In motion, it's Golden. On play action, Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down. Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Taken at the 19. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They pitch it to Swift. This one over before it started. Hit behind the line. It's going to be a loss of a couple. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Williams to throw on second down. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
It is third and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Flush to his right. That one just getting worse and worse until they finally bring him down. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He's going to take a shot downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing on second down, Love. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a third down. In motion, Reed. From the gun on third down, it's Love. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. On first and 10, it's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 2. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On third and 2, it's Williams. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 3. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain there of 26 yards. They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. Here's Swift. Yeah. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 25, here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Here's 3rd and 2. Now Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. A gain there of 11. Good for a Bears 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Chicago.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Williams. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Swift. And he will take this one across into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He gets it to go, and the Bears move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. We'll go play action with Love. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And mark him down up beyond the 30. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Packers.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Targeting Matthew Golden, and they misconnect. It's 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And
a throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. They'll take this forward for about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Over the middle, he's got Burden. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Chicago.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
22-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Here's Williams now to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
Santos for the Bears field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good. Wide to the left. And this lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
This is 1st and 10. Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Love firing to Golden. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 32.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here comes 2nd down. Here's Love. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to potentially send us to overtime. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This one he's got to have. And he has missed this one. No good. And that may have just written a finish to this one.
Well, that's just part of the game, unfortunately. You work hard to get yourself in position that you can tie it late with a field goal. But he just can't connect, and that's just a tough way to lose a game. There's no doubt about it.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed.